we want to go into a little segment, and it's called Jock Doc. Jock Doc.
Check.
Jockity
Duck
Dockity.
Bears. Jock Doc.
Welcome to Jock Doc.
Let's do it.
So Jock Doc, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a topic. We're gonna choose a non-generic topic, hopefully, and kind of dive into that. We want to give you guys the insights of what it's like to be in our positions and what we've kind of gone through, our experiences. Soon we'll start reaching out to you guys about it, but let's get started here. So for today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be what it's like being on a successful college team. That can be a very vague question, but I mean, you hear a lot of answers like, "Oh, it's great," and all this, but we kind of want to go in the pros and in the cons.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the pros here. The pros of being on a successful collegiate team, men's collegiate team. The biggest thing is when you win, everything is better. The team, the chemistry, the coaches are happy, the fans are happy.
Food's much better.
Exactly, the food's much better. Everything in your daily life ups. I mean, you walking into a gym and you know that you guys are the best team in the gym. You know what you guys are capable of. There's really nothing. I mean, other than that.
What comes with that is when you're on the road and you go play teams, you know that for the most part, 50-60% of the matches, you're gonna be in and out of the gym in 90 minutes, and that's really tough, I think, in certain situations.
Yeah.
But
I think
for sure.
I think for sure. And also, I mean, you're getting away with a lot more stuff, to be honest, whether it's individually or team. I mean, let's see if you're not doing well off the court or just even in the classroom, the coaches, I mean, it's a political sport at most of the time. If you're not doing so well, but you're really vital to the team and the team's doing well, you're getting away with a lot more stuff rather than if you're a losing team or an average team and you're performing that way.
I mean, and just especially recently with the NCAA ruling in their the coronavirus or whatever they call them, the Corona seniors, is that what they're calling them?
Yeah, I think.
And so when you see the top level programs, and this is any sport, but especially in men's volleyball where we have 4.5 scholarships, some of these coaches with their best players, whether I'm sure Gabi Garcia or these guys or for example, Rado Parr putting up at Hawaii, they're going to do whatever it takes to get him back. And they'll push the envelope for sure.
I mean, you'll see. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of stuff in all NCAA sports that's going on underneath the table. That is just that NCAA wants to say they keep a clean slate, but I'm sure they caught wind of something and they're choosing not to kind of to bring to surface. But I mean, that's just with all sports. Let's go a little into the cons though. Cons. I want to start this out with, there's a quote in The Dark Knight Rises called from Bane, and it says classic, as all volleyball quotes come from, victory has defeated you. And I think that's something I can definitely relate to, because as we said, you go into a gym thinking about, okay, I'm going to win this. That can lead to inconsistent play. For me personally, I know that when I'm on the court, sometimes I'll be thinking in a game, I'll be like, all right, let's just get this game over with. And it can be like a league game, and I'll be thinking that. Like last year, I was thinking, oh, this is all right, let's just get this over with. I'm already thinking about like what's going on after the game. And that lead to me playing inconsistently sometimes throughout the season.
But that's being a we always talk about in the UH gym being a professional, and that's the biggest thing for me. I know that I still have to get better at in my career is you have to be able to show every single night because you're being paid money to show up.
Yeah.
And so from that standpoint, it's a very tough thing to do. And being on a successful team really challenges that, especially in college, you get a taste of it. But when you move on to the professional level, it's stressed significantly for sure.
Yep.
And you Max, I mean, you see, like, you take stuff for granted. That's why when you lose on a successful team, obviously you're competitive. If you're reaching that level, you're gonna be pretty competitive. But it's you get a taste of your own mortality. You almost feel immortal if you're not if you're winning all the time. And then sorry, Max, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, to go off what you said before about staying engaged all nights of the week, no matter who your opponent is. I think that's a sign of like really top level competitors when you're always as laser focused every night. But that's hard to do.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Only the top can do that.